Management of elections in Kenya is once again at the center of a high-impact political process preceded by a bitter contestation that involved street protests, deaths, and destruction of property. And as Citizen TV's Ayub Abdikadir reports, the electoral management body IEBC is yet again staring at wide-ranging changes in what has become a regular ritual tied to elections in Kenya.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
It is President William Ruto's turn on the wheel. A call for bipartisan parliamentary process to address the country's electoral deficiencies is the latest attempt to fix Kenya's electoral management. The resignation of Juliana Cherera, Justice Nyangaya and Francis Wanderi, the removal of Irene Masit after she was found guilty of misconduct by the Aggrey Muchelule Tribunal, and the expiry of the terms of Wafula Chebukati, Professor Abdi Yakub Gulie and Boyamolo cleared the decks at the IEBC. All 7 commission vacancies open and open to a vicious scramble for the control of the process to appoint new commissioners. But Kenya was here in 2017. The then Senators James Orengo and Kiraitu Murungi co-chaired parliamentary committee and championed a negotiated process to appoint new IEBC commissioners, paving the way for the Wafula Chebukati-led commission.
Wanyonyi Wafula Chebukati.
But during and after the elections, boardroom wars tore the IEBC apart. Vice Chairperson Connie Mainangatha resigned alongside Commissioners Dr. Paul Kurgat and Margaret Mwachanya, while Commissioner Dr. Roslyn Akombe fled the country over fears for her life, days to the repeat poll in October 2017. Chebukati's commission was preceded by the Isaac Hassan Commission, whose term ended prematurely following sustained opposition protests over its handling of the 2013 elections. The Hassan Commission reportedly secured a 315 million send-off package before leaving office unceremoniously. Hassan's IEBC had grown out of the interim independent electoral commission that midwifed the 2010 referendum on the constitution. Back in 2007, the Electoral Commission of Kenya, ECK, under Chairperson Samuel Kivuitu, presided over an election that almost ended in an open civil war, with over 1,000 Kenyans dead and thousands others displaced. The ECK was indicted for conducting a presidential election whose outcome no one will ever know, according to the Kriegler report. A decade earlier, in the 1997 elections, then-President Daniel Arap Moi struck a bipartisan deal under the Inter-Party Parliamentary Group, IPPG, that granted opposition parties the right to nominate commissioners to the election body, ECK. And with President Ruto extending another bipartisan hand to opposition leader Raila Odinga and his Azimio coalition over the reconstitution of the IEBC, it would not be inaccurate to observe that Kenya has come full circle. Despite a guaranteed constitutional independence and operational budget, Kenya's polls umpire faces a steep slope in regaining its reputation by dusting off infighting that often characterizes its activities, the incapacitation of existing capacity, and its questioned arbitration of the poll process. But will it satisfy a public who funds one of the most expensive elections in the world and whose mood continues to dip? Ayub Abdikadir, Citizen TV, Nairobi.